Hey everybody! We wanted to make a video for you to try to help you with recruiting efforts. Many of you guys, we have some jokers in the background.
Yeah.
Many of you guys have said that recruiting is one of the things that you struggle with, and so we just kind of wanted to talk about some things that might be helpful to you. One of the things that you can do is to make sure to be listening to what people say and look at what people are posting on Facebook when people are talking about needing to make extra money or looking for something to do, or maybe even posting that they're lonely, they wish they had friends to hang out with, or something like that. Think about the different things that Cincy provides for you and pay attention to what people say in regards to those things so that you can offer the opportunity to them to have the same things that you have. For example, if somebody posts on their Facebook page, I'm looking for extra work right now, we have this or this to pay for, we need a new refrigerator, whatever, something like that, then I would private message them. I wouldn't just post on the thing in the comments, but I would private message them and say, getting all stumbled on my words here, private message them and say, hey, I saw your post that you're needing to make some extra money to pay for a new refrigerator. One of the things that Cincy provides me is an extra paycheck every month to do things like that, and I would love to show you how this could be something that could be helpful to you. Would you be interested in getting together to let me show you what it could do for you? You have some examples of things you can do?
On that same note, it kind of ties in with marketing yourself. I mean, that's essentially what we're all doing. That's what we do. If you have another job, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you're marketing yourself because you want to have play dates with other moms and be in the mom group. You're marketing yourself in everything that you do. So a lot of things that I do, because people are looking, they want to buy new appliances, or people want to buy Christmas presents, or birthday parties are expensive, is always make sure that you're not excessively, but you're posting, like when me and Josh went and bought a new washer and dryer, I think it was like last month, I posted on there, so happy we can just go pick this new washer and dryer up. When we got our new storage shed in the back, I posted, thank you Cincy, because if it wasn't for Cincy, I wouldn't, one, have this house, two, be able to buy the storage shed that we have in the back. So always just, it's kind of like you're stealthily putting in, like, oh, I got this cool new thing that we really needed, but also because of Cincy, I was able to do that. So you're marketing yourself, you're making yourself look appealing to other people that want those same things, but you can also be addressing a need that somebody else has. I've seen people do it with cars, saying, oh, thank goodness I had this Cincy paycheck because my car just broke down. Or I've seen people post about new refrigerators. Whatever it is, it could be a freaking bracelet that you guys really like that's $50. I know Stephanie likes the rustic cuffs. So, just always be kind of planting those little seeds and showing that no matter the circumstances, Cincy can provide you with some extra goodies that you may not have been able to afford before. So.
Definitely. One of the things that you do have to remember if you post things like that is if you have anything in there about income, you have to post the income disclaimer. Mm-hmm. That's something that they're really kind of cracking down on. So make sure you look on your resources tab to learn how to do that properly. But those are definitely great tips, great ideas. Another thing to think about or look for is people who love to travel. We have so many opportunities to travel with Cincy, and we're just getting ready to start our new incentive period that can earn us a trip to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, or a trip to Africa, and who wouldn't want to do one of those? Yeah. Or even just Kansas City, if you don't like traveling, abroad or big places like that, you can earn a trip to Kansas City to go to Cincy Family Reunion next summer. So people who like to travel and who like to get out and do things, that are looking for different adventures and stuff, those are the kind of people that you want to offer this to as well, because that's something that people will work very hard to earn and will grow a business in the meantime. So listening for things like that, listening for moms talking about needing to get out of the house. That's another thing that people like, just to have the social aspect, to have mom's night out, to go do the parties or whatever, or even just attend meetings or something, just to have adult interaction. If it's a mom with little bitty kids that stays at home and doesn't really get a lot of adult interaction, then it might be something that could be helpful for them. So you just want to be looking for things like that. And then it's as simple as, have you ever thought about selling Scentsy? You don't have to come up with any elaborate approach or anything like that. That's basically all I ever ask. Have you ever thought about selling Scentsy? And they'll either say yes or no, or I hadn't, but that might be a fun idea. And then you go from there and present the opportunity to them and show them what they can do with it. So
I actually am really bad. Josh catches me on this all the time. I don't offer, I say I did not offer the opportunity, and even party opportunities as much as I should. Which, if you're not having home parties, you're not meeting the potential recruits out there. Facebook parties are great, things like that. But when they really connect with you one-on-one, you're able to just look at them and say, hey, do you want to host a party? Do you have questions about joining? They can't get away from you like they can on Facebook. And I have so many recruits. Some of you may be watching this, and some of my hostesses. I just got to the point where at checkout, I talked a little bit about hosting a party, and I also talked about being a consultant and what it's done in my life. Are you interested in elaborating or talking about any of those things? And some people are like, yeah, I want to do that. And if I hadn't asked them, they wouldn't be on my team. They wouldn't be hosting a party. Which also, I say hosting, I throw hostesses in there too, because those are your best potential recruits. Those people want it. They want the free product. They want all those goodies, and they're doing it because they're having, through means of having a party. But if you're not asking them, they may not know. They may think that you have to. I've had hostesses try and pay me at a party to sign up. And I'm like, oh, no, that's not how it works. No, see, you sign up, and then you have your own party and stuff. So they don't know. We're in it, so we understand. But these people don't. So you have to ask them always, is there something that I could elaborate on there? Is there something that you would like to talk about, that you have questions on? And then also, the hostesses, ask them if they want to flip their party. Sure, you're not going to get that PRV, but you're going to get a lot more PRV down the line.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that. You can always find more customers. You can always find, okay.
Well, and they're their friends and customers anyway, so why would you not give it to them? So hostess flipping is one of the best ways to get recruits.
And I always hear people say, well, if this person signs up, they work in the same place as me. I don't know how many people that have worked at the daycare that I take my daughter to that I sold to those parents, and then they turned around, and those are their customers now. I have consultants that have signed up that I work with, and I've never, ever had an issue of finding new customers. So don't let that discourage you from trying to flip or to recruit somebody that you're close with at work, school, church, your kids' friends, a family member. There's many recruits that are family members that people have extreme great success with, like Allison Dalkey, our superstar director. So you can always find more people out there. So don't be selfish, I guess I should say, in a sense of recruiting. Always offer the opportunity, because you don't know how much of a rock star that person's going to be.
And you want them to start off strong, so you want those customers to be able to go with them, because those are people that they know as well.
Yes.
And hopefully you've already established a little bit of a customer base, and like Samantha said, you can go out and find more. So don't try to keep all those, if that host has decided she wants to join, and those are her friends and family and people she works with or whatever, let her have those people, and then you move on to other people. If you've been in this for any length of time, you know how to get customers and you know what to do, and you can just go find more people. But that way they get off to a good start, which is going to make them more successful and make them more willing to stick with it and want to stay with this business. And you want your recruits to stay with it. You don't want them to try it for a month or two and then quit. So give them success right off the bat.
Yeah. And they'll thank you for it, because I know a lot of consultants that I have recruited have said, thank you for helping me get started, and always offer help. Even if you feel like it's something that you're not very great at, I go and YouTube. YouTube's like my best friend. A lot of you, if I can't come to if you do get them and they're like, oh, are you going to help me on my first party? If you're busy and your schedule's pretty full like mine, offer them in other ways. Google, send them resources. YouTube, send them videos. Just give them all the information. There's information out there that you guys can find. So,
and the training center has lots of great information on there. Those aren't the same kind of videos, so YouTube is great because you can see stuff, but the training center has lots of valuable information. Yeah. And then we're always here for you. So if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. Come to us. Don't just sit in the background struggling, not letting anybody know, because we can't help you if we don't know that you're struggling with something. So don't be afraid to ask. Come to us with questions, and we can help you.
And get out there and get a new recruit for August for incentive. Because we all want to go to Punta Cana.
Yes.
So, or Africa, whichever. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Party time.
See y'all later.